Okay, welcome everybody. Today we have got some interesting stuff in store. This market cycle hasn't quite completed yet. Got this cycle down here in green. And how I labeled that was, you can see I've got this big long line down here. Normally, we'll get into this a little bit, the market goes in batches. So I have two friends, one that has been trading for over 50 years. Most people who have traded for 50 years are dead. Another one over 30. And you can see there's a trend down, and a consolidate, and then a second trend down. Very common for this to happen. So where my cursor is on the left, crosshairs, trend down, consolidate, and I mark the highest point of the retrace. But it's still consolidating here, and eventually it falls. I think it'll probably get to around this level. Let's see if it does. If not, I mean, that's fine. It does not always. But I actually don't feel comfortable taking a call just yet unless, well, this thing closes on its high. I might be interested in taking a call. But I think it might get down to this level still. Let's see. Yeah, let's see how this goes. Maybe if it closes on its high. Too much weight for me. Hold off. So a lot of what we cover here on this, there are many strategies, but I find, so I've worked with 5,101 people to date, and I find that it is extremely common for people to have a strategy or a strategy hop because it's not quite fitting their personality, it's not working, or finally they find some that work but they don't make it work. There are many strategies that work because you can pull a lot of money out of the market. No one can guarantee, at least not legally, in this industry that you're going to make any money. That's how that works in this industry. But in psychology, which is my background, I went to school for psychology, linguistics, and computer science, you can guarantee results. Absolutely. If people are disciplined, if people are consistent, which you can do in psychology, by targeting the amygdala, the mammalian brain, to make them take those instinctive responses. Maybe we'll get into that later. You can see that people are taking consistent actions and more consistent than before, more disciplined than before, and the results are going to come. They're going to come. That's how it works. So that part I can guarantee. That part I do guarantee. I've surveyed 4,000 people, and I found that there are about 22 common psychological hurdles. When somebody first, I'm trying to multitask, and you'll see from this video and others that I usually don't do a very good job of it. It is extremely common. I like this one.
Order filled.
It is extremely common that people will yes, psychological hurdles in my multitasking. It's extremely common when people overcome, oh, let's say, uh, 11 of them. Yeah, when people overcome about 11 of them, it is extremely common that they're not crushing it, but they're consistent. This is struggling to go up in it. They're not crushing it, but they're consistent. So they have more green days than red. Yeah, and they are profitable. By the time they overcome 22, they're crushing it. I'm gonna put this under structure here. Yeah, under this area here. I don't think I want to go all the way down to the swing low. By the time they overcome 22, they're crushing it. They rarely have a red day. So that kind of thing is possible. It's totally possible. And I'm going to help anybody who wants help with those psychological hurdles to get to that spot. So let's see here. I need to get to some of my things here. I'm not doing a very good job of multitasking, as you'll see, because I'm trying to talk and trying to figure out what to do here at the same time. Okay, we might get taken out. It's alright, it's just probability. Keep playing the same trade over and over again. Watch how it unravels. Alright. But what I do, this is not traditional psychology. When I graduated from school in psychology, I was actually quite disenchanted, very much so, disenchanted with the APA, the American Psychological Association. They say on average it takes 1 to 3 years to start seeing results, which is pathetic for an industry that's and traditional methods are 43% effective. Excuse me, but somebody who is going through like really rough time, like on the
Stop filled.
worst, which you can probably figure out what I'm saying. If they hear those statistics, they're gonna end it all right now. Nobody wants to wait 1 to 3 years to start seeing results. Nobody wants to wait 1 to 3 years to only see if it's only 43% effective. I mean, this is pathetic, people. So I don't pretend that my methods are perfect, because they're absolutely not. But they are 83.3% effective success rate. Oh, this looks like it's going to go down to that level, huh? Well then, I'm just going to go ahead and get a piece of that. Starts to show some promise. I'm going to take it down to this level here. I have it marked out because it's way over here. Didn't think it would fit in the screen. So, no, it's not perfect, but it is 83.3% success rate, and there's nothing like it in the entire industry. Not even close. What we got going on here? Man, that's some big price action. It might just be clearing it all out for them to finally take it down, but I don't see a pattern I like, even though that looks like some pretty strong price action. And I'll just wait to see what comes up. While I go ahead and post this link here. Alright, market's open. Let's see if we're going to make it to the bottom here. Yes, we are.
Order filled.
All the way, baby. Let's go. Alright. There we go.
Stop filled.
I think it will, but I'm not getting back in again when it's that close. Alright, good trade. Don't think we're done yet. Usually it comes pretty darn close to that level. Alright, now we hit it. Well, it doesn't always mean a reversal right away. It can, but usually it goes up, comes back, and goes. Now, this is an absolute. It doesn't always do that, but I'm going to wait till the proper setup. Anyway, there's so many setups you learn to read, and you learn to see the cycles in the market, the patterns in the market. So what I was saying earlier is one of the reasons I do this, that you see it go in batches, So I had this price action here. Let me just blow this up. This price action here, yes, I do take a lot of trades, by the way. And no, I don't think that's over trading if it follows the strategy. But yeah, you can see all these markers on the ticks on my chart, and all these arrows. That means all of those are trades. If the trade comes up, I take it. Now, some people's strategies, the pattern does not come up that often. Mine comes up a couple times an hour, on average. And I like that strategy. That is not everybody's strategy. I get that. It is definitely not everybody's strategy. But you can see this line down, trend down, it breaks, and another trend down. Because this was, and the reason it moves in batches, I was telling you earlier before I got distracted because I don't multitask very well. My friends who used to work in the pits in Chicago and in New York, they have said that when they took orders, people didn't just order all at once. Because if they did, the price, let's say they're selling, right? And the price keeps going down, 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 down. They don't want to keep getting less money for each time they sell a share, each time they have a transaction. So what they'll do is they'll wait. They'll wait for the price. I'll draw this out here. They'll sell big batch, and of course the market reacts, goes down. But then they wait for the price to go up. Wait for it to retrace. Wait a little bit more for it to retrace. And then they'll sell a second batch. Bam! Then it goes down. So you get these patterns here where it goes down and up, down and up. And the reason for that is because they don't want to keep selling down, 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 and get less for their money. They want to wait till the price comes up and then sell it for more. And then it goes down. So they want more for their money before they sell. So they wait for it to go back up. The reverse is also the case, where when they buy, they wait for the retrace, because they also want to buy it for cheaper before it goes back up. And because these corporations, when they sell, they make big moves. Let me see. Multitasking is not going very well. Go ahead and pin this to the chat. Help psychological hurdles. Click this link. Okay. All right, a little consolidation and another fall. Oh, okay. Let's see what's going on here. I missed that trade down. It's probably about done now. But if I mark this out, probably like this. Open this up and see where it goes. If we finish, yay! Gone a little bit farther. Okay, so let's see what this is. This could actually be. This is probably wrong. Now that I look at it, after it hit here, let's mark this trade from here. Highest point in the retrace down to here. These are a little trickier to get. Still the same pattern. Okay, still going. Nice run. Which means this leg finished. There we go. If it keeps going, where the candle body Wiccan is completely below that take this line, this take profit area. Let's see which it's coming from. Could be here to here, and then that breaking that green, and then here down. But that is quite the fall, man. Quite the fall. I don't need much more to hit my goal today. This line anymore confuse me. All that stuff up there that I've drawn out. Okay. So where are we at in this cycle? Big leg down. It might be the first leg of a bunch more coming. Let's see. So I'm going to redraw this here to the green. And then copy that. Save from the green. Yeah, that's something else. It's getting pretty far from. Go all the way down to 47, 75. Usually when it gets that far from the 21 is the moving average, so it usually retraces back to the mean. Oh, it might go.
Order filled.
Go all the way down. Oh, okay. Retrace on me, huh? I thought it would go the whole way. Down to this level. Let's see. Okay, okay. Gonna make it. Stalling out on me. Not quite there yet. Got pretty close. I don't like that wick. Okay, there it's complete. All the way. There you go. Ooh, he just about took me out.
Stop filled.
Okay, I got pretty close to that level. Doesn't always hit it, but it's pretty darn close. Pretty darn close. It might not be done yet. There it goes. Oh,
Order filled.
late. Get out of that. Oh, I got lucky.
Stop filled.
I got lucky. It didn't take off and reverse the other way. My entry was terrible. It's terrible. So as you saw how late I got in there, my entry was terrible. I tried to get in at the end of this bar because I was like, oh yeah, it's going to go down to that level. And surely enough, right there it did. But I tried to get in right here where my crosshair is horizontally and ride it down to here. But I got in way down here. And it hit it, and I thought it could have just taken off like a rocket, and I could have lost like 40, 80 bucks. So, still positive on the day, 67.5. Pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. Yeah, let's see if we get a reversal here. Maybe not. This could be consolidating for a bigger trend. Sometimes there are micro and macro trends. Scroll this one down because it's falling quite a bit. About there, I think. We are about there. See if we head up a little bit. Take a reversal maybe. Get a good signal. Be happy to take it. See if we get a solid green with hardly any top to it. Too much wick for me. Too much wick. I do think we might reverse, or at least consolidating, just to see what's going to happen here, but it's way too much wick for me. So far, we are in a tiny range here. Oh, okay, breaking out. See where it hits. I'll go to the high point of the bodies of the candles. About here. You see it hits this area several times. And so it's bouncing back and forth after it hit, completed its uh, cycle. Nothing I like yet, although okay, maybe we'll break out of this range. Oh, okay, breakout retest maybe. Too much wick for Aaron. As far as taking a break out of this range and retest, that was way too much wick for me. That's why I didn't take it. Let me here. Okay, maybe still get some more shares there. That looks tempting.
Order filled.
See how we do here. What you gonna do, up or down? Finally get our reversal. Yes, sir.
Stop filled.
Giving all that back. Sheesh. It went up 20 points. I'm gonna lock in a little bit, but okay, it might continue to go up now. Oh, okay. What we got here? If it closes on its high, nope, too much wick for me. Getting a little lag, so I've got a chart here, and I've got a chart on another computer that I use. Getting some lag on it. It's like a minute behind. That won't do in trading. That won't do. That looks like that reversal would have worked out. But when it started going up, I didn't like the idea of giving all that back, so I got out. It's alright. There'll be plenty more trades to take. Yeah, that was a great signal to get in because it finished the reversal here, and then breakout retest failed, but then this this candle here it finished above the 21, and I already knew the cycle completed for the trend down. It goes trend down, and then it breaks the trend, and then it goes down again to test and make a new low. Well, and that's been around for a while, but because of the cycles they go through, or the batches and orders they put in. So yeah, I think that was a great trade. Um, I didn't like how it went up like 20 points, started coming back. I was like, oh, 20 points, that's like half of my take profit, so I'm going to hurry up because I take profit at 40. If it goes up 45 points, I move my stop 20 points to lock in some points. So now we just wait. We just wait, see what's going on here. Don't see anything that I like just yet to take. So I'll wait. The market's acting kind of funky today. It's not pulling back to the 21 completely before it goes. Not like it has to, but it's common. There are three different types of pullbacks, and that is one of them. So we'll say this guy here. Then you got some consolidation and double pullback. If you look at the wick highs, it comes back, up, back. So I'm going to double up on this one. Say that might be the middle point of this trend up, trend break, make a new high. Dang, it's almost there. This one makes a run up, I'm going to go for it.
Order filled.
All the way, come on. Don't retrace on me now. If it wakes up real fast, I better catch it. Gonna come back on me now, huh? Okay. It might.
Stop filled.
If I get another opportunity, I'll jump in. For now, I'll go with that. Okay, now it's going.
Order filled.
Now it's going. I was gonna say I didn't like that wick.
Stop filled.
Alright, up to here. I mean, like, you can't make this up. I mean, look, that's where it stopped. That's where the body is. It wigged up and it finished. Ooh, now we got something else cooking. So, that's how it works, like, you'll be in a trade, and before that loss and that win, um, I was up even more. But that's what happens. Like, you're up, now you're down. You're up even less than you were up the first time before you were down, and now you're down more. And then you're up, and yeah. You just keep taking the probability, and you let it play out. You let it play out. And you don't, as long as you don't break that probability, and you're not like, dang it, I gotta get my money back. I gotta make it back. Dang it, I gotta shoot. It's going real fast. It's going real fast. I'm gonna miss the move. I'm gonna miss the move. I gotta hurry and jump in, or I gotta hurry and take my profits because, like, if I don't take my profits, I've got all the scar tissue from the times that I have lost, and And I want to at least keep something. I don't want to lose more money, so I gotta hurry and take my profits, even though it hasn't gone all the way to where my planned exit is. You'll get crushed. You'll get crushed. Because I know. I've blown up lots of accounts. I don't even know how many I blew up. So just wait. Wait for the probability to show up, and we take it when it shows up. Now let's see what we got going. This looks like we could have a reversal, or it looks like we could have a bigger consolidation before the second leg. So, as you can see, there are body wick and all of these candles is way above this area here, this take profit, where this red one shot up. So I think we got something else cooking. Don't know what. So just gonna wait. Because it could be that we were going from this last retrace. Oh, I see. From this last retrace right here on up, and then here.
Order filled.
Let's see if we go. No. I'm gonna make that leg up. All right. We're still in. Better move that in case it lifts up real fast. Sometimes when it's that close to take profit, I would assume it's gonna
Order filled.
go. Struggling at that level. You gonna make it? All the way.
Target filled.
There we go. Oh wow, it went way beyond it. So this could be the consolidation of an even bigger trend. How do you know? You don't always know. Because yeah, you just don't always know. So, which is fine. But you play the one that you do know. Play the strategy you do know. There are a lot of things that get in the way when people start to make money. They don't know what they would do because they're not used to having that kind of money. And that's part of the psychology. You don't even know what you don't know. So there are about 22 common ones. I can't guarantee that anybody's going to crush it in this market. They're going to make tons of money because it's not even legal to do so. But what I can guarantee is that if you figure out the psychology, the 22 psychological hurdles, and you're consistent with those, yeah, the rest will take care of itself. The rest will take care of itself. Because, like anything in life, if you keep doing the things that you're supposed to do, and if you keep doing the little things that make the difference, the rest is going to fall into place. But it's tough to know what those psychological hurdles are if you've never had to confront them before. And technically, we've all confronted them, but we're not aware of what they are. We don't know why we keep doing what we do. A lot of traders, they'll trade, they even have post-it notes right on their computer like, don't do this. Only take these types of trades. They go back and look at their journal if they even keep one. They go back and look at their trades and they're like, I don't know what the heck I was thinking. Like, why did I do that? You don't know? Alright, so let's see where we are in this cycle here. I might need to readjust some lines. We went past this one, body wick and all, which means it's something else. So we got a last retrace was this. up. Now we got this consolidation, which I don't know what's going to happen with it yet. As far as I know, the market can go north, east, or south. Yeah, I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one. This one's a little shaky. Let's see here. See where I'm at here in my cycle. We got trend up and down. And the next leg. The lowest point of retrace is here to here, bring it way above. So we're gonna go from here to here. Okay, okay. It's going up to that level, but I just don't know how far it's gonna retrace first.
Order filled.
Okay. Right or wrong? As you can see, my trade comes up a lot. And I like that style. Getting all that back. It already went about halfway.
Stop filled.
Ooh, contract left. Go or come back. I don't like how it's stalling out.
Stop filled.
I'm gonna wait. I don't like how it's stalling out at that level. If it shows strength, I'll get back in. It might consolidate and have a new low. Oh, which the lowest point in the retrace is down here. See, I missed that. What you gonna do? That's nice. That's a nice hammer candle right there. Make our way up. What you gonna do?
Order filled. Target filled.
Missed it. I didn't put my stop where it needed to go. Almost missed it. Okay. Dang. Let me make it all the way up to here. So as you can see, this now because I drew these out right. This was me thinking it's going to go up to here. No, it went way above body wick and all of some of these candles, which leads me to believe either the trade developed into something else as this was consolidating, because that is also known as the aggregation phase, where somebody, every time it comes down here, they're getting more shares around this level. Like, okay, it comes down here, I'm going to grab some shares. It comes down here, I'm going to grab some shares. It comes down here, because they want to get them at the cheapest price possible. So they wait. And the banks aren't tipping their hats to the other banks, because this is competition. So, and it's a zero-sum game. Not everything is. This market is. It's a zero-sum game, and that's important to know. Because in life, a lot of things are not zero-sum game. A lot of people can profit at the same time. A lot of people can grow. A lot of people can do more, get more, earn more, expand. But this is different. In this isolated market, a transaction is between different parties, and one person takes, one person gives. Okay, so that's important to know because they're not trying to tip their hats. They're trying to gain more shares. Because when they do gain more shares, they're like, oh, now we got it. Nobody knows which way we're going, but we're going to take it up to the desired profit level we want. We're going to take it down to the sell to the point we want. And that's where this aggregation phase comes in because people are getting a bunch of shares every time it gets to a certain level, and then they want to take it up to a different level. Now this looks like we got a from here to here, and almost, dang man, that's a strong reversal candle right there. So that's a nice reversal signal. So I'm hesitant to get in. Let's see what happens. From here on, oh dang, that is, because that's a way, body wick and all completely above this level. So we go ahead and draw this out from last retrace on up, and it, oops, I didn't want to do that. Copy that out. It already passed that low right in here, the lower low. So I'm not really sure that it's gonna make a second leg up. If it gets close, I'll get in, but this retrace is lower than the point of initiation for that right there. So my bias about going long might be wrong, which is fine. I don't get in until I see something promising anyway. Second leg up, you're gonna make it. I haven't seen a clear trend down, trend break, make a new low. I mean, it's obviously trended down, right? And this could just be the first leg. I understand it's going down, retrace down, retrace down. But maybe this is one in the middle right here. Yeah, maybe that's one. Because it went up small. If you're looking at the wick bottoms, the wicks go up, higher, low, then lower low, then higher low. So that could be a thing where it came down to this point, and that was the break point, the midpoint.
Order filled.
Sometimes it retraces back to the 21 before it goes, and I didn't wait, did I? Well, it's pretty close to that.
Stop filled.
Pretty close to the level. Usually, do I wait till it hits it, or do I wait till it just be stubborn? No, I'm gonna wait till it hits it. And I have done that before because but when it wicks up and comes back, it's like, yeah, that's wicks up and comes back. It's like, it might be done. It might be done. Uh, but very commonly, it hits that level. It hits that level. So here's what I think happened. I mean, obviously it did happen, but this is just one retrace. This, if you look at wick lows, you got a higher low here, higher low. This one came in, higher low, higher low. This one was two, went up and then down. But this one was, it's a complex retrace because we got to retrace the higher lows of the wicks, and then we got a higher low here than the previous low. So higher lows within higher lows type thing. Oh, are we going up to that level now? Yes, I think so.
Order filled. Stop filled.
There we go. Went all the way up to that. Did it hit it? Not yet. It's like one tick away. I mean, this stuff is that precise. But that's fine. I got what I wanted out of it. So some people might ask, dude, you're crushing it. Why don't you take this on NQ and make 10 times the money? Couple reasons. One, because I don't have the funds for NQ. That's one reason. Um, not there. Not there. Um, and as well, let's just be honest, psychologically, if I were up 1,630 bucks, it'd be like, woo, dinner money. Woo, making a killing. Um, if I were down 1,630 bucks, I'd be like, it would affect my day. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a billionaire, so it would affect my day. And that matters to me. That matters to me. I want to make sure that I can handle where I'm at. I want to make sure that I can handle um, the wins, the losses, and try to mitigate how much that is going to influence and impact other things that I value in life. So, should I go for more? Currently, no. In the future, if mentally I can handle more, because it's like a muscle, you get stronger and stronger. But that's why I only trade like one, two contracts, sometimes three, sometimes four. Depends on the trade, depends on the setup and the probability. That's why I only trade like a couple of contracts at a time, because um, if I lose, and this amount's going to be different for everybody, but if I lose a certain amount of money, it's going to piss me off, or it's going to make me feel like how I don't want to feel and affect my trading. And uh, so I just, for where my emotional, let's say, threshold is right now, this is where I'm at. And holy cow, I mean, we're not doing this today, but when you start to see me in my trading and copy trading, that you get like 20 plus accounts and you're making 163 bucks a day or 200 bucks a day, that's not chump change, man. Not for me. For me, it's not. So let's see where we're at in this cycle. We might about call it for the day. This is good. And as you can see, I get at least one or two trades an hour. It's great. And today I took more than two trades an hour, man. This cycle happens all the time. This is how the market revolves. Will it always be? No. But there are patterns that always are, always will be, and those are the ones you want to bank on. Those are the ones that you want to foundationalize for your trading, the ones that always happen. There's always supply, there's always demand, there's always patterns. When you find them and you play to them, are they always going to work? No, because I don't believe any strategy will always work. But if you find the principles that always work, and you make some strategies around those, and you have and you work on the psychology, the 22 psychological hurdles, so that you will um, work on the discipline and the consistency, it'll be just fine. It'll be just fine, because I can guarantee that part. I can guarantee the psychology. And if you follow the rules that make someone profitable, the rest takes care of itself. So I'll call it for the day. I'm good with that. And yeah, we'll see everybody tomorrow.